And it's Aldridge in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Irving against Rivers. Irving kicks to Dellavedova. 5 to shoot. It's LeBron with the drive. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Thompson's checked in. That'll be a 5-second call. Smith checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Clippers trailed by 6.
And guys, the Clippers last year, they were okay against the Eastern Conference, but not spectacular. You would have thought that with how well they were overall, they would have just really feasted on the East.
Irving for 3.
Let's go.
Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Against Ant Leo.
And that's now 9 points for Kyrie Irving. Inside. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got the fast break chance. And James throws it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Ball for 3. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Los Angeles with some changes. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Crawford with the steal. From 17 feet out. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. As you said with the Clippers, Greg, they did decently against the Eastern Conference. But of the Western playoff teams, Clark, they had the second worst record against the Eastern Conference.
And, you know, things like that matter, Kevin. I mean, they struggled against Eastern Conference playoff teams, went only 6-10 against those teams last year.
Ring shot on the way. They get it back. Aldridge kicks to Pierce. It's Crawford on the wing. Covered by Smith. To the right side. Here's Rivers. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Come on, Shumpert's checked in for LeBron. Irving drives in. The shot misses. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way.
Guys, I'm not the best.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mozgov's checked in.
So.
Here's Pierce. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Just too dominant in the low post to let him have the ball in that close.
Well, really simple opportunity for him. I mean, that's his bread and butter there.
A lot of turnovers. All right.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
I really think you've got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half.
Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Irving dishes to Dellavedova. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game. Pierce attacking. Down low. And Baamute can't get it to go.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to sit for a layup.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Irving kicks to Fry. Back to Irving. Takes the 3. And Baamute pulls it in.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
There's Crawford with the 3.
I'm choking.
The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
And here is Irving. He's got 10. Stolen by Rivers. Deep 2 from Crawford. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline.
Oh.
And the...
Well, you could tell that I choked. Right. Oh, he has more turnovers than me? I thought I had more turnovers.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more.
What are those?
The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it. Yeah.
I appreciate that, Clark.
It's good, Clark.
Oh my God, how did you not get that?
Welcome back, everybody.
LeBron, how did you not get that?
Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Holy.
Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Mozgov is out there with Channing Frye. And it's Dellavedova in at the point. And taken away by Paul.
That's really a good picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. I mean, they're being way too casual with the ball.
It's going to cost them if they keep it up. They need to get back to playing smart basketball.
Shumpert passes to Dellavedova. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Greg, as you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they have had the 3rd best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days, and now they're reaping the fruit.
Alright, I'm good. good. Alright, let's get it.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jefferson's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova.
How do you freaking
Here's Love from the arc. Jordan with the rebound. Green dishes to Griffin. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Irving can't hit.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
If you guys don't know, I broke my controller. Like,
and there's
after I streamed my last one, my cousin was here and he cracked it. So my buttons aren't working properly, man.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Paul for 3. The Cavaliers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Here's Love. Another miss by Love.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Griffin kicks to Jordan.
Okay.
And fouled hard that time.
Okay, good.
J.R. Smith picks one up.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
And he ends up missing both free throws. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You can see it affect the way they came out of the gate.
And you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
And stolen by Irving. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And that is good. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition off.
And really it all stemmed from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Now here's Irving. He's got 12. He dishes it to Smith. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. And Coach Doc Rivers wears multiple hats for this organization. Not only is he the head coach, but also in charge of all basketball operations. Really the leader in a lot of ways for this team.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. Griffin kicks to Redick. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Redick's got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers.
But we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Smith the pass to James. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Thinking about Doc Rivers being a leader, he was like that on the floor, Clark, as well. You know that. You went against him.
A leader and a winner, no doubt about it. And there have been a lot of coaches that came from this old Celtics team. And of all of them, perhaps the least surprising is Doc Rivers for the reasons we just mentioned. Leader and coach on the floor.
The Cavaliers trail
by 10. Are you
me?
kidding me?
And there's the call on James.
Are you kidding me?
That is his first foul of the game.
Are you?
You know, with that one, he's getting up there in turnovers. I mean, 4 in all now.
He's
got to be better with the ball to get his team back into it.
Rivers dishes to Aldridge. Crawford outside, and that one's good. Crawford's got 10 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Here's James, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. 11 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Fry has it in the corner. No good on the 3. Up in time. Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
I'm done.
Shot!